40 drive underway. And where it's at, you think we're just going to see
this situation? That's the problem. You do know there's some risk takers out before the clock runs out.
Following the pickup.
You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Mostert. First down and he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 23-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they... Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
21, 24. Come on. You better bring it. Check 37. Check 37. Right there. 54. 54, Mike.
Garoppolo.
Get there.
That swung out to Mostert. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. Tough one there. One interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
You think you gonna get this? Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Check it.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Brady. And he rifles one incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position, When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
You better be afraid of me. Go bandit. Check it. Reload. Kill, kill, kill.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Williams. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards.
Mostert.
First down, San Francisco.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Mostert,
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over above 50 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo sliding out of the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but that's adopted in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Here we go.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
52. Hatchet.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He'll buy some time right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
21. Here we go. Lock. 45's the mic. On the ball. I got this.
A play fake for Mostert, now Garoppolo. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Check Mike 45. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. Oh, he'll look down. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line.
Here we go.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. He ggets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Ball carrier.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll run with Mostert. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
San Francisco.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Will line up for the
Here we go now
conversion.
as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Check Mike 54. Mike, go ahead. Go ahead.
Now Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. And picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
At their own
They followed the chart.
25-yard
They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit. Because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the way.
They'll go again to Jones. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 35.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Wait, 20. Shadow. Here we go. Mike, check 33. Let's pick it up. It's our time. Sugar.
From the gun on 3rd down. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, watch 12. Watch Ozzy. Ball back for the offense. Hey, Alabama.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
The 49ers.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough third.
Line perfectly, and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
George Kittle, San Francisco.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
33. Buccaneers 28. Mitch Wishnowsky.
Here's Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
From the gun, it's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Intended for Mike
These
Evans.
are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. What's the curl? What's the curl? What's the curl? Mike check 33. Let me do.
Back to throw, Brady. And that will be incomplete as well. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you.
Mike check 33. 33. Oh, here we go. Oh. Hey, 66.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Hey, check. Watch tight. Tight end right. We got 4. Mike check 33. Regular. I'm trying to collect. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. You can't block me. You can't block me. Regular.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Brady to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones.
Brady's pass.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 49ers' 11-yard line.
Wait, set. Wide, 80. Deep. Tight end left. 4 down. Alert. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Hey, go 66. Keep it up.
They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked him a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Check Mike 33, check Mike 33. Coming.
On fourth down, Brady. This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts him in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane, tackle, you mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Pinion to kick off for
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now James returning. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time,
they practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. He's back to throw. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Mostert. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, tight end to the right, boy, tight end to the right. Move. Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Watch. Go ahead.
Back to throw. Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught. It's caught. And they've won the football game.
George Kittle.
Brandon, you know I love boxing, right? You know I love big fights, right? I had given them the standing 8 count a few times along the way. And look at how this one ended.
Yeah, they had, well, I guess 9 lives, just like a cat, kept fighting, and they're in the end making the huge play to get the game winner.
I guess that's the epitome of you always have a puncher's chance.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and I tell you, this was a fun one, just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Tampa.